All
Alright.
we are
We are
live.
live.
What's going on,
What's
everybody?
going on, everybody?
How y'all doing
How y'all
tonight?
doing tonight?
See who we got
See
in
who
the
we got in
chat.
the chat.
See, got Fat
Got
Bruce. I
Fat
hope
Bruce.
I didn't butcher his name.
Butcher his name.
John is great.
John is great.
Oh, it's Joanne,
Oh, it's
right?
Joanne, right?
Okay, Joanne is
Okay,
great.
Joanne is great. Can't wait to the end.
See.
See.
So Marie said
So
he's
Marie said
been
he's been waiting for this.
I cannot even see the chat. Damn. I don't know why. I cannot see
You can't? I'm like,
Can't?
you should be able
I'm like,
to
you
see
should
it.
be able to see it.
I'm not seeing the chat. It's all good.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
already got a
okay.
super
I already
chat.
got a super chat.
Said Colin
Say
Cochran with the
Cochran with the $20.
$20 super
$20
chat. Keep
super
up
chat.
the good
Keep
work.
up the good work.
Thank you for that,
Thank
sir.
you for that, sir.
Say, all right, yeah, please
All
hit
right,
the
yeah,
like
please
button
hit the
on your
like button
way
on your way in.
Oh, Global
Global Passport crew on the bill.
Say,
Say,
BWs
Some of my
are going.
friends on
BWs are
TikTok are here. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
I told them that I'm going to be on your show tonight. So they know. They know.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Say we got
Say we got
Miwa
Miwa in the building.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, you know what? Let me see.
I wonder why.
I can buy myself flowers. Hell yeah. Sorry, I can hear the song in the background. God damn.
Oh, you cool.
You
I'm
cool.
over here trying to
to
figure out this
figure out this
echo.
echo.
Stare a way. I'm trying to think, is there a way to like control the volume? Let me see. Let's see. Oh, do you have more than one window open?
What do you mean? For this
Like,
one?
Yeah.
This is the only one.
Damn, where's this echo?
I don't know.
Okay, are you using speaker instead of headphone?
Yes. Should I use my headphones?
Yeah.
Okay,
You try that.
Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Let me see.
Is that better?
Did that get rid of? Does that sound better, you guys? Let me know in the chat. That sound better, y'all. Said turn. Okay, they're saying turn off the speakers.
I'm on my headphones now.
Let me see, guys. I'm trying to see. So that's the microphone. See, where's the settings at? Trying to see how do I turn the speaker. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I think I know what it is. Y'all still hearing the echo, you guys? I think I still kind of hear it. Yeah, they're still hearing it. Let me see something. Y'all still hearing the echo?
Do you want me to? Do you want me to leave the live first and then come back? Let's try that.
Okay, let me try this. All right, y'all still hearing the echo? God damn it, this is annoying. It don't sound as bad. So I'm turning down the microphone. Hoping that'll help. It seems like when I turn it down, I don't hear it as much.
I can barely hear you.
See, and that's the thing.
Right. So let me leave first. Let me leave first, and then I'll come back. Let's try that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, how do I leave? Okay.
All right. Let me see here. It sounds like y'all are still hearing the echo. Nah, that's not it, Mark, because I was still hearing the echo when I was upstairs. It's just that down here we got a better connection because I'm closer to the router. Okay, see, they're saying I'm good now. All right, let's try to bring Joanne back in and see how it sounds. But y'all can hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Can y'all give me a 1 in the chat if y'all hear me? Yeah, because I've adjusted everything on my end. Okay, let's bring her back in and see how it sounds. Yeah. It's something on your end. Because when I went out, everybody said the echo was gone.
But how about now? Is there an echo?
Yeah, because I can hear it now.
God damn! I removed my headphones. How about that?
Oh, does that sound better, you guys? I'm still hearing it.
Why is that? I mean, my connection is good. I don't know. I don't hear the echo. I opened this on Google Chrome, the link that you sent me. So.
Can y'all still hear the echo, you guys? They're saying it's your speaker. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me get caught up on these super chats, you guys. Say Andre live crossing borders with the 20,000 Colombian pesos. He said, "Here's to the Barranquilla fun." Thank you, Andre. Appreciate that. The Art of Will with the $4.99 super chat says Strax offer nothing more than their stinker bots, but still expect to get the love below. Good God, the king of jingles, man. Shout out to Art of Will. Oh my God. Let me see here. Get caught up. Clarence Wilkerson with the $250 Filipino peso super sticker. Appreciate that. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, because as soon as I bring you back in, that echo comes.
I have my headphones.
Okay. Jay Fleming said, turn on your echo cancellation.
It's turned. It is turned on. It is.
I don't understand.
Uh, is there an echo still? Because
Um, let me see.
I mean, when we were still not on live earlier, was there an echo? There was not an echo, right? So I don't.
Let me see. Let me try to turn it. See, I don't want to turn my mic down
Right.
too much because it seems like they don't hear me.
Right.
See, it's weird. And I don't echo until you come in, but they say, and now they're saying you're not echoing.
Okay, so I'm not echoing now. Good.
So now I need to figure out. So I'm wondering if it's my speaker. I'm not.
Oh, I cannot hear you. Mm-mm. I can't hear him. I'm not sure about you guys, but I cannot hear him. No, I only have StreamYard open. I don't have YouTube open.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're back now. I can hear you
Yeah,
now.
because I turned. Yeah, I think it's not. Turned the wrong thing.
See, they said I was never echoing. You motherfucker. Oh, sorry. I cannot cuss here. I need to shut the fuck up. I curse a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, try to keep that at a minimum. YouTube is real.
I know.
I'm like, when I went live, it went yellow. I was like, why?
Right.
Bro, I tried doing that. Let's see.
Oh, I can see the comments. Okay.
Okay. Are they still? Y'all still getting the echo? Yeah, I hear it. It's not the headphone.
Jazzy, my sister's here. Jazzy.
Yeah, she was the one who said
I'm on my headphones.
I was actually trying to get Jazzy and her guy on
And
here.
yeah,
They said they weren't.
I told them to do it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm using the built-in mic on the computer. I'm using the built-in camera. I'm not using my own camera. Oh, then again, maybe that's why I'm having an echo because I'm using a laptop.
Okay, let me try to mute if you still have the echo so they can hear. Hold on.
None of us have YouTube open, y'all. Can you hear me, Joanne?
Yes, I can hear you. I can, but I don't hear the echo. It's funny.
Okay,
I
think. Damn, I can still hear the echo. This is frustrating.
He said, "Damn you, technology." Yo, do not blame my connection because I have a good connection, brothers and sisters. I do have a good connection. Have Joanne mute her mic. Okay, let me try to mute my mic again. Hold on.
Y'all still hearing the echo? Nah, it's not the earphones, you guys. It's not the earphones. Let me see. But see, here's the thing. Y'all don't hear me echo until, oh my God, I gotta figure something out. So yeah, the reason why you're not hearing the echo now, because she was muted.
Now I'm not muted. Let's see if they can hear the echo.
See, it's no echo when you mute. Hold on.
The echo's gone.
Y'all,
There, see?
the echo is going, you guys. Oh my God, not the same. We might just have to do that when one person speaks, the other one mutes.
Yeah,
I don't understand what's going on. I got. You want to know what though? I'm noticing my microphone. I keep trying to turn my microphone down,
right.
but it keeps going back up automatically.
Oh, damn.
I don't
How about you
understand.
do it on your phone personally? Turn the volume down on your phone, not here on your live.
Oh, you know what? That could be it. Well, that's the headphones. Let me see something. Come on, y'all. Oh my God, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, try taking off your headphones. Let's try that. If there will be.
I've tried that. I hear. Well, you can still hear it. Like, and that's the third time I've tried.
Mm.
Let me see. I don't understand why. Let me see here. Dios mío. Yeah, the reason why we're good now is because she's on mute. Let me see. So when you're on mute, you can still hear me, right? Oh my goodness. I've tried turning down everything. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'll put this here. All right. Choose any device. Let's see. Okay.
This is sabotage from the hyenas. No, I'm just kidding. They really hate.
Oh, hold on, I think I might have fixed it. Can y'all still hear me, y'all?
You are a bit low. You sound low, but
It's like either they're gonna hardly hear me, or they're gonna get an echo. Um, damn it, bro. Jay Fleming, she had StreamYard is the only one she got open.
yep. I don't even have other apps open right now because I know how this works. So I only have StreamYard open. That's it. No other
Yeah,
apps.
and it has nothing to do with the TV because we had the same echo when I was upstairs.
Right.
Oh man, let me see. Um, cash flow hustles app. Y'all gotta understand everything y'all suggesting in the chat. We've already tried. Um, yeah, the echo isn't that bad now because I got everything turned low. But see, oh man, let me see something. Maybe if I just turn this down, see if that works. No, because I can still kind of.
Is it the TV, bro? Is it the
Nah, I don't think
television?
so because we had the same echo when I was upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I believe I'm running. Chromebook Global Passport. Let me see. Oh my God. You know what? Let's let me
Restart.
see something. Let's just damn it. Here, let me see. Um, nah, I shouldn't have multiple mics for input. Let me see. Is there? I don't see anything wrong here. Yeah. See, because it's like I can barely. Let me see.
Can y'all hear me? I was on mute earlier. I was not talking. So.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I'm
you.
still. I don't want to hold
everybody.
Want to restart?
I,
Because they said just restart the
I'm
lobby.
just gonna.
I'm just gonna.
Oh my God! I really don't know what else to do. Everybody keeps saying unplug the help. Have y'all not seen me do that 3-4 times?
Yeah, he
Guys.
already did.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna
I'm
try.
gonna try.
We'll try
We'll try
restarting.
starting.
We'll try restart. I'm gonna end the
I'm gonna end the
broadcast and then I'm gonna try to
broadcast and
go
then I'm
live
gonna try to
again.
go
We'll see
live
what
again.
happens. I don't think it's gonna
I don't
make
think
much
it's
of a
gonna make much
difference,
of a
but I'll
difference.
try it.
Right.
Right.
Um, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll just do that because I've been spending almost half an hour trying to fix this.
Right.
Um,
Um,
let's see.
let's see.
This is so weird. See, I wonder
See,
if
I
I was
wonder if I was using
my other cam, would it be an issue?
Are you using your laptop right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm using my phone.
Well, let me see if that helps. Um, let's see. Like I've turned down everything to try to help with this echo and it's still coming in. I don't understand what the issue is. See. All right, you guys. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna. Let me see. What I'll do is I'm gonna just. Let me see something. Okay. Because when I mute you, I don't hear echo. This is what is this? Yeah, this is Windows, you guys. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take turns muting you guys. I've spent a half an hour trying to deal with the settings, and so I'm like, y'all are still hearing the echo from me even when I mute her. But yeah, see, of course, yeah, Radarian, the audio is good now. It's because I got her muted. But when I don't mute her, y'all hear an echo. That's the issue. That's what we're trying to fix. Like we know the echo is gone when we mute her. Like we know that. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we'll just have to take turns muting. Speakers plugged in. No, I don't have external speakers plugged in. It's literally just me, my laptop, and my headphones. That's it, you guys. Yeah, you know what? I yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started because it's like almost a half an hour in. So the reason why I wanted to bring you on, well, let's just go ahead and hit the ground running because I really want to speak about this because there was a conversation that you were having on TikTok and it was really bothersome because it seemed like a lot of the women were very, very disingenuous, and just for the people, kind of give them a rundown of what that conversation was about, and then I'll kind of chime in whenever you want to stop. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and mute now.
All right, so yeah, I was live on TikTok the other night, and I was not expecting that it will it will be for almost 5 hours because I only have one question actually. The issue with me, that's why I went live, is because I want to ask why those other, see, I never generalized all the African black women. I never did that. Even with the when I said fix your wig, I did not generalize. I was just talking to that one African black woman, right? So my issue on that live was I was asking those girls, why are they insulting the Filipinas and other women from those countries that the passport bros want to go? And guess what? I did not receive a solid answer. Three of those girls said jealousy. I mean, we all know that the answer is jealousy. And here's the thing about me. Jazzy, she's a sister, not in blood, but I love that girl. I am a very strategic person. I am. We already know the answer to that question. It's only jealousy, right? So this is me. I will embarrass you and humiliate you without you even knowing it. And guess what? When when three of the girls said that it's about jealousy, if you saw the comments, those African black women went crazy. They were like, why will we be jealous? Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. But again, I did not hear anyone in the comments. No, accountability is not even in their dictionary. And that's what makes the Filipinas and those sisters different. Because just so you know, us Filipinas, it does not matter if we are sisters. If one Filipina did something wrong to another race, we call them out, even on social media. That's how we do it. I mean, we do not tolerate BS like that. We don't. But after my live the other night, I completely understand now why a lot of men want to leave the US. Toxicity is up there. Like, I mean, toxic is an understatement. I saw why y'all want to leave. Like, yeah, leave. Let me mute.
Right, because I was thinking to myself, like, you know what? This is exactly why I'm here. And you want to know what's funny? Right before we came on live, I don't know if it was just meant to be, but I ended up getting a random message from an ex. And I'm thinking to myself, like, of all times you're gonna reach out to me, you're gonna reach out to me while I'm out here. And she, she's over here trying to make me feel bad. And I'm just kind of like, well, I was very honest with her because she had some she had her own issues, and you know, it was what it was, but we ended up going our separate ways, and she was just being very argumentative, and I'm thinking to myself, like, you know what, I'm having a good time out here. I'm not gonna let you disturb my peace. I just gave her these, and I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean? And of course, she she wasn't too happy about that. I'll just say that I can't show or say what I want to say on YouTube, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Ooh, we got a super chat. The Art of Will with the 199 super chat says Italian 304s fly to Jamaica to make pasta. This man got all these one-liners. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Kenny Peoples. Definitely. Definitely. So Joanne, I got a question. So because there was one woman in particular that really made me upset. Well, not upset, but it was kind of like I could just tell she was being very disingenuous. Um, so for the guys in the chat, I was watching her live, and there was a woman in there that was saying that uh, black men, like these women need to vet black men as if like we're just these like terrible men, like we haven't worked on ourselves or whatever the case may be. So I want you to kind of go over and share like how that conversation was going. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
Oh yeah, I remember that lady that you're referring to. She was inside her car, right? It was late when she turned on her cam. So I just let her, speak her mind because I don't disrespect anyone when I do my live. I let them talk, and for for that 5 hours, I was like, they were all saying things that I really didn't care about. I mean, I'm a Filipina, and you talk about, your community there. I don't care. But yeah, she said, well, good luck to you, girl. I'm just really concerned that these men who are toxic, they are doing SAs here. And I was like, we have the same men here in the Philippines. We have toxic men here. We have rapists here. We have killers here. So what's the difference? And that's where it becomes insulting for us Filipinas because they think that we don't know anything. But we do know a lot of things, especially me, because 99% of my American friends are black people. And to me, I said this on my live. It was really sad that this is happening because I have huge respect to the black community. I do. When you all cried for Black Lives Matter, I was screaming with you here in the Philippines. I changed my profile picture on Facebook. I was supporting everyone. And then after that, when they got mad, when these other African black women got mad with the passport bros, in the process, they did not realize that they are insulting us just to hurt the passport bros. And that is where I don't really understand why they are doing that because you don't speak on something that you don't know. Because that one girl who said that African black woman girl who said that we are poor, we can barely speak English, we don't have any education at all. Guess what? Her Instagram right now is on private. It was not just the Filipinas who went to attack her, it was the Filipino men as well. Because also, one thing you should know about the Philippines, we are proud to be Filipinos. Let's admit it. A lot of Americans are not proud to be Americans, right? But us, Filipinos, we are very passionate when it comes to our country. We are ready to die for our country. That's how passionate we are. That's why, see, I have my Philippine flag. I have my tattoo here of a Philippine flag. And once another race start to insult us, like expect a war. I mean, not literally a war, but look, she set her Instagram on private because those Filipinos went to her Instagram and started talking ish. And there you go. I mean, this my third account now on TikTok, and they just keep on reporting me. I mean, you can never silence me, never.
But let me tell you something. I had a subscriber that sent me an email, and oh my god, I saw the craziest video. So there's this guy in East Africa. He's with a woman, seriously, and apparently the woman's friend had got an email from some random woman saying that she would pay her to talk bad about passport bros. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That might actually make sense because I'm noticing a lot of my videos are starting to get demonetized more. I'm like, it kind of makes me wonder. I'm like, is somebody reporting my videos too? Because I'm like, I've actually like cut back a lot. I'm like, I don't use profanity as much anymore. I'm a little bit more calculated with my videos now, and it's like to see that I'm scaling back, but my videos are getting demonetized even more. Kind of makes me wonder, like, is somebody reporting me too? Is somebody trying to take me down too? Because I'm like, the timing of it is just crazy. Because I'm thinking to myself, you have to be I'm sorry, you have to be quite sad as an individual to be willing to bribe somebody just to talk down on somebody else that's not harming you in any manner, that's minding their own business, living their own life, doing what they want to do. It's not affecting you personally in any way. And my whole thing is why not, instead of just looking at it so negatively, why not just try to find out what are these women doing that we're not doing, that these men want to be with these women, these men are willing to get passports, fly overseas. And it was another thing that you had touched on too that I want to bring up, because they always want to say that we're dusty and we're broke, and I'm thinking to myself, like, do y'all realize how expensive it is to travel? I was like, just my plane ticket and me staying here alone is $1,000. Like that's before we even get into all the other spending. So, oh my God. So hold on, let me. Oh, okay. Before I forget, I want to say this super chat. Uh, so Joanne, create shirts that say "Fix your wig first." Like, I'm like, we're gonna make a T-shirt out of that for real. We really are. Oh my God. So okay. So here's my next question. What was like the first video that really triggered this response, or got these women triggered in the first place? Or like, what did you see in the comments exactly?
Okay, so I was out of TikTok for 6 months. I was very active last year because we just had our elections. So I'm big in politics. I am. I had 7 of my accounts on TikTok permanently banned by the oppositions, and that's why right now, when they are banning my accounts on TikTok, it's not a new thing for me. I really don't care. The first video that I saw are the passport bros, and I was like, okay, but you need to understand that this has been happening for decades now. We used to have a U.S. military base here in the Philippines, but majority of them are white men. White. There are not a lot of black men in the military here, in the military base here. So I was like, okay, well, that's not a new thing. But then the first video that I saw was a white girl saying that Filipinos are vulnerable, we are weak. That triggered me right away. So I made a content on TikTok for that one, and a lot of Filipinas got mad as well. So they went to that girl's page, but she took down that video right away, and she did not say anything more. So I was like, okay, we're good. The battle has won. We won the battle. And then after like what 3 weeks, I saw the video of that girl. She was on an interview, and that was a African black woman, and she said that we are poor, uneducated, can barely speak English. And I did another video of that on TikTok. It did not get viral, so it's okay. And the third one is the fix your wig. I was not expecting that video will go viral, if you're gonna ask me, because again, I'm not a racist person. We experience racism as well in Asia. I'm from the Philippines. I'm from Southeast Asia. East Asian people, which are Korea, China, Japan, the more developed Asian countries, they call us jungle Asians. You don't know that, right? You don't know that. Exactly. Just because We don't have, white skin. We are not white skin like them just because we are a third world country. We are called jungle Asians, and you guys never know about that. That's why we are very close to the black community when it comes to racism because we know how it feels. We know that. So I made that video again, never expecting that it's gonna go viral. Someone sent me a link on your YouTube and you uploaded it. Man on the Move and another one. And then yeah, Sir Dennis, he he uploaded that video as well on YouTube. And I was like, again, I'm very passionate when when we talk about my country. And I'm not a very emotional person. But living in a third world country, you see everything, everything, especially when COVID hit us. Just imagine, we've been locked down for 1 month. Poverty is really bad here in the Philippines. So just imagine those people in the poor communities, they cannot even go out to buy food. They don't have enough money. So they got hungry for a month. I know people from there. They call me every day, Joanne, do you have spare food? Joanne, do you have this? Do you have that? I'm not even rich. I'm a single mom living in a third world country, and it is really hard times here in the Philippines. So when I heard about all the insults, it broke me big time. It did. Because when she said that we are uneducated, let me just say this because we need to talk about statistics. The literacy rate of US women, that is combined already, white women, African American women, Hispanic, is at 82.7%. 82.7. Filipinas literacy is at 99.70%. So I don't think we are illiterate. I don't think so. Yes, African black women are the most enrolled. Most enrolled. We are like our the Filipinas percentage of graduates is at 56%. And just so you know, you can never apply at a McDonald's here if you are not a college graduate. You cannot apply for a cashier in a store if you are not a college graduate. We value education that much. Like if you are not a college graduate here, don't expect that you're going to get a good position in a job. I have a double degree in college. I do, because that is the most important thing for us Filipinas. And we barely speak English, like we are the best English speakers in the entire Asia. We are even called the black people of Asia because guess what? The first people who went here in the Philippines are black people. They are the Negritos and Aitas. So we are black. That's why they say black people and Filipinos are cousins. We are. And this hurts me a lot because of the insults that we got from those African black women. And they don't even know the history that we are tight. We are tight. I'm sorry, I speak a lot. It's just my passion. Let me mute.
No, I agree with you 100%. I said the same thing. I was like, you know what? It's really sad to see that it's the, you know, it's the African American women that are most enrolled in college, but it seems like only the African American men are the ones that recognize the history or are aware of the history between blacks and Filipinos. Because I had Mike Filipina's journey. He was in the chat yesterday when I went live, and like when I first started going live on here, he came on and he literally gave us the whole entire history on it, pretty much. And I had no idea, the Filipinos and black people were so close. So once he kind of gave us the rundown and the history behind it, I was like, okay, you know what? That actually kind of makes sense why you're starting to see it seemed to be more common that you're starting to see more black guys go to the Philippines, and there seems to be like such a high success rate as far as marriages and people coming together because I mean, if I had $1 every time I saw somebody in the chat or in my comments saying like, "Hey, I got a Filipino wife. Hey, I got a Filipino wife. I got a Filipino fiance. I got a Filipino girlfriend. Hey, I'm going over here to the Philippines to see my wife or my fiance later," and I'm just like, wow. I'm like this. I had no idea. Like I never really knew that it was that deep. So it's one of those things that I be trying to explain to everybody that it's unfortunately, and the sad part about it, it really isn't just the black American women, American women in general. I mean, I'm not gonna say most, but I'll definitely say majority of them. There is a little bit. They are a little bit naive, and that's one of the things that I always try to be open about is learning my history, like like me being in Barranquilla today. Let's see, I went to this place called Malacon, and there's actually a lot of Black history in Colombia. Like a lot of people don't know, like there's actually more Black people in South America than it is in North America, and you'd be surprised how many Black people in North America are not aware of this. And so, it's like it's one of those things where, people just have to have an open mind and, just have a little bit sense of awareness and just be open and the learning from other cultures. And that was one of the things I thank Mike for, because when he gave me that history lesson, I was kind of blown away. I just had no idea it was that deep. Let me catch up on these super chats real quick. The Dennis G with the $5 super chat says Strags are the most educated but remedial when it comes to Pookie and Ray Ray. Oh my gosh! Shout out to Dennis G, bro. I thought I was the only person who used that word, like remedial. But yeah, because if you use the other word, it's like I already know YouTube gonna strike you ASAP. So it's like I always use remedial. I gotta remember who I learned that word from too. So Kevin C. H&L, $150 super chat, super stickers. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that so much. Oh, okay. Now, let me show you here. This couple right here, this couple is the reason why I'm here. Okay. Um, they actually met through, I think it was Match.com, and his wife is actually from Barranquilla. So, like the people that I'm staying with now, she reached out to them and they welcomed me with open arms. So, shout out to Casey, to Barranquilla Connect TV. I love that couple. See, I think I got another super chat. It says statistics show that AA women are first place in poverty and evictions in America. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, well, yeah. Thank for the super chat. See, look, Will's even Brazil alone has more Black people than America. I try to tell people that, but there's just I don't know what to call it. It's almost as if like they don't want to believe it, and I find that very, very, very strange. Let's see, I got another super chat here. It says, "Hi Joanne, I'm looking for." How do you say that? Pakiki Sama.
Pakikisama.
What's that?
Oh my God. If correct me if I'm wrong, Pop Smoke. I think he's looking for someone to be with. Because this is what you need to know. There are English words that have multiple meanings when it comes to my word. So sometimes you cannot even get the logic out of it, and don't even rely to Google Translate because it will just F you up with the translation. So am I correct, Pop Smoke? Need someone to be with? Don't use Google Translate because it's not going to work.
I wanted to bring this up. Let me tell you something. I knew it was really bad because I did a reaction video to this couple too. And she said the same thing that you see here. Said me being attacked from hyenas, got new cuz, they're jealous of me, got brother on my arm, no brother on. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When Jazzy started going off, I was like, I'm like, Joanne, even I got a little bit scared. I was like, she had that look in her eyes like don't mess with me. I'm like, oh my God. You want to know what's so sad? What I find so sad? I don't think I've ever seen American women like stand up for their relationship and their man like I see Filipinas do. And I'm like, I hate to say that, but I mean, I'm just going off of what I see, and it's just so true, and it's really sad, and it's really sad to see. Oh yeah, it looks like you were right. Jazzy said he's looking for companionship. Mm-mm.
Can I say
Wow.
something about that though before it slips off my mind? All right. Okay, so part of our culture, our mom has raised us to serve our men. That is already part of our culture. When I was still with my ex-husband, I was working night shift because I used to work for U.S. companies here in the Philippines. We call it call centers, and the Philippines is the call center capital of the world. So all of those American companies, Amazon, AT&T, they are here. They are here. I was working night shift, but I still do all the things that I need to do here at home. I take care of my two kids. I serve my husband, but I never complained. And mind you, I was the breadwinner of the family. Why? I married a poor guy. Does it matter? No. Why? For us Filipinas, love is what really matters. It is not an issue here if you marry a poor guy. It does not matter. Well, it depends if if you're a high level Filipino here, it might matters. But for us ordinary people, it does not matter. It does not. Again, we value love more than money. We may be a poor country, but money is not everything for us. It does not make us happy. Just just look at it this way. We Filipinos, we are always positive people. We got natural disasters here, left and right, left and right. We get hurricanes here. Um, what, 22 hurricanes minimum every year. But guess what? We always have a smile on our faces. We don't let that get us because again, we are positive people. We don't rant on like just like that. And even though we are supporting different parties in politics, I'm happy because with that one video that got viral, I saw there some people, some Filipinos who are not supporting the president that I am supporting right now. But guess what? We joined forces because it is all about the Filipinos now. Another race insulting the Filipinos is a big thing. It is. I don't usually speak to issues that don't really matter to me. And just for the record, I defending passport bros is not my number one agenda. Again, it has been happening for years now. It is not a new thing for me. My main agenda is to fight for my fellow Filipinas. But once I heard the ST, I cannot even say it. The reason why the passport bros are going to the to overseas is for the SEX tourism. That's where I made a video about that. I was like, SEX tourism is happening everywhere. Let's talk about OnlyFans. Let's talk about other streaming apps that I see a lot of American women selling their meow meow. I know. I've been streaming for 6 years. I'm a singer. I'm a comedian. And those other girls, they go to a private room, a private live. Man will drop gifts there just to see their meow meow. So let's not talk about SEX tourism. It's happening everywhere. So if you if you want to discuss those, if you want to throw dirt at those passport bros, I mean, check your back hurts first. Don't play clean because we Filipinos don't go out in the streets and twerk there, and start twerking. We don't do that because Philippines is a very conservative country. If you will lose your virginity here at the age of 18, people will judge you. People will call you the B word, the W word, because we are a very conservative country. Yes. So yeah, our meow meow, it's tight. I just want to say that. Go speak before I say something else.
No, 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 no. You make a valid point. It actually want to bring me to my next question, but let me catch up on these super chats first. Because see, Tori with the 4.99 super chat says in 1899, a Black American named David Fagan assisted the Filipinos in liberation. Okay, some more history there. I like that. So Dexter Matthews with the 1999 super chat says, "Hello, Joanne. Great conversation. 100. Enjoy your travels, Rome. Make memories that will last a lifetime." Yes, indeed. I'm like, I had a lot of fun today too. I got to learn some more history about Barranquilla. I didn't realize. I'm like, after today, I have a better understanding of why the carnival is so important to them. I mean, to know that they've been celebrating carnival for like, I think it's like almost 250 years. It goes all the way back to the 1800s. I mean, it's a lot of history here, you guys. A lot of history. I'm like, if you wanna know more about your Black history, I highly recommend you guys come to Barranquilla for real. It's definitely been eye opening for me, especially today. See, Afro National with the $5 super chat says ex tourism in the West is worse. Here is promoted but at the outlawed at the same time. All right, and that brings me to my next question because there is a lot of hypocrisy from when I hear women complain about this. So we have countries like Gambia and the Caribbeans where women go specifically for that and that only. So what I don't understand is why do so even if men were only doing that for that reason, y'all are doing the exact same thing. But I think what they have a problem with is that in reality, I think they know majority of men are really leaving the country to find something serious, start a family, have a wife, build a legacy. And I think the reason why they get so upset is because they know they can't necessarily move the exact same way because just like you said, where you're from is very conservative. I would imagine, the men in these other countries expect their women to behave a certain or a particular kind of way that really isn't going to be, how can I put, they're not going to put up with that kind of behavior in these other countries. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Would you agree with that?
Hold on. Can you please repeat the question? I kind of lost my connection earlier.
Okay. So what I was saying is, I'm like, do you think part of the reason why they always bring up ex tourism is because they can't necessarily go to these other countries to find husbands the same way men go overseas to find wives because men in these other countries expect their women to behave a particular way that's really not allowed in these other countries, kind of like how it is in the United States.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna speak on behalf of the Philippines because with other countries, I really don't know. Yeah, that is one of the reasons. And also, if you heard what I said earlier, the Filipinos also have Filipino men. They have their own preferences when it comes to their girls. Okay. Here, Filipino men prefer girls with whiter skin. Whiter skin. So white girls are always going to be, a big thing for Filipino men, not with African black women. Seriously. And also here, Filipino men prefer younger girls and thinner, thinner girls. We all have, our preferences. That's why I've been single for more than 5 years now. Fuck you mean? Yes, and what? I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. And those other African black women said, "You're just, you're just, um, they, what's the word that they used? Oh, you're just thirsty for men." I was like, "How's that? I have both white men, black men, Hispanic, Mexican men in my DMs. It's just that Filipinas are looking for something real. We don't play. We don't, especially with my age. I don't even want to say how old I am. But I'm not young anymore. I'm not young. And with my age, I'm not looking for someone just to play with. I'm looking for someone that I'm gonna grow old with. And most Filipinos are like that. And also to answer your question, yes, Filipino men here, even though they have their preferences when it comes to women with how they look, being a housewife is very important to them. It is. If you cannot cook, if you cannot clean, oh, they will not wife you up. They won't. No, not unless you married a millionaire or a billionaire here in the Philippines. This is just what 5% of our population. You're not going to see a lot of rich people here. So those girls, they can never be a wife on countries like the Philippines if they don't know how to cook, if they don't know how to clean, if they don't know how. Because here in the Philippines, we don't take our kids to daycares. We don't. It's either if I am a working wife and my husband works as well, it's either we hire a maid here because a maid is only cheap. We only pay for $100 a month for a maid here in the Philippines. Everything is cheap here in the Philippines. Or we let our relatives like our mom, our dad, our sisters to take care of our kids. The Philippines have a close family knit system. We do not send our elders in home cares. We don't do that. We value family here in the Philippines. Family always comes first. So those more modern women in the U.S. they can never marry a Filipino, not unless they know how to hustle. They know how to take care of their home.
You know what? I'm so glad that you brought that up. Because I think that's one of the things that really gets overlooked when you have these discussions with American women. They think that it's all about. See, here's my thing with the American women. They try to make it seem like men are going to these other countries because they want women that are going to wait on them hand and foot. They want to say that you just want another mom or you just want a slave, and it's like no, it's like women in these other cultures value family. They, you know what I mean, and what I was saying when I was saying last night when went live, I was like, it's really not the women that these men are chasing. I'm like, it's the culture and it's the peace that everybody is chasing, and that's what I'm trying to get. I mean, the tractors they can believe what they want, but I don't have an issue with speaking up. And I'll like I tell everybody in the chat all the time. I'll take the arrows in the back because at the end of the day, I really don't care what they think, but if they say something that doesn't line up with what's really going on, then I don't have an issue speaking up. And my thing is this: is that y'all, and these women can't sit here and act like family isn't valued the same way it was decades ago in America. And the fact that you're shaming men from wanting to go places where these kind of things are more of a priority. I think, in my opinion, there's just a little bit of hypocrisy that comes with that, and it's like you can't really be mad at a man for doing what, I mean, let's just say it, what he was put on this earth to do. You know what I mean? So once again, um, it's just one of those things that I just like. It's just really sad to see, because it's not that men are going over there. I don't want to say, how can I put it? I don't know. I think just the men here are just, they're just kind of fed up. You know what I mean? Hola. Let me catch up on these super chats, you guys. Let's see. Escape it. Said, what's up, Rome and Joanne? Said, did they get you again on TikTok? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because you on your third page now, ain't you? Your third one? Oh my gosh, she's on her third page. Wow. Ooh, DJ Creole in the building. Hey DJ Creole. Yo, DJ Creole, I believe oh man, I forgot, she's mixed. DJ Creole, tell me what you're mixed with. I've had her on the channel before. I'm like, she's an American woman, but but she's a supporter, and really cool, really cool, really cool girl. See, Devoted 7 Gaming with the $1.99 super chat says, to salute to you all and keep spreading the truth. If you guys got any questions in the chat, y'all want to ask, please let me know. All right. See, so we got Miwa in the building. Okay, I see some new faces. That's what's up. Well, we got some new faces. If you're new here, please hit the like button. Okay, they showing you love in the chat. Okay, let's see. Don't get caught up here. Uh, I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna give that comment any air. I'm gonna just keep skipping. Let's see, because I think I got some more super chats that just came out. So you watching from Thailand? That's what's up. Uh, Apologize for that, you guys. Um, I've gotten popular in Batankia real quick. Uh, let's see. Uh, where was I at? I apologize, you guys. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Uh, Said Pablo Fresco Bar with the $5 super chat says, so happy you made it to Colombia. Thanks, Joanne, for dispelling the lies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my God. Oh, Jamie Jones with the $250 Filipino pesos. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, and again, you guys, if you got any questions, I'll be happy to read them off to you. All right. Um, so okay, so I got a couple of questions. Okay, let's see. First question: have you ever been to America before, and have you ever dated an American before?
First question, no. But I have relatives there in the U.S., in California, in hold on, Chicago, and again, I have a lot of American friends. Would I want to go there? It depends. Because again, I love my country. I do love my country. I don't have anything against Americans. I don't have no, it's not that. Like hell, I want to go to New York City. That is my dream destination. That is. Have I talked to American men? A lot. Because Yo, here's the thing. I stream, right? I do stream. I was streaming for 6 years, and I I only stay with the American side of the app because I don't know, I just love the vibes of American people, especially black people. And a lot of guys, both white men, black men, try to talk to me. I was even talking to this black guy that was 2 years ago. We were talking for 2, 3 months, and I said, "Are you ready for?" Because this is hard, having a long distance relationship. And he said, "Oh, I'm all for it. I'm all for it." And he was what, 8 years younger than me, but he was so mature. That's what I thought. And after what? After 2, 3 months of talking, he went back to his, ex-girlfriend because that girl is like near him. I'm more than 8,000 miles away from him. And guys, you have your needs, right? You all have your needs, so I understand. So after that, I was like, I have trust issues already. And Jazzy here, she knows my story. I told you she's a sis. She said, start talking to those guys in the DMs. I was like, this is my only requirement. If you really want to talk to me, visit me here in the Philippines first. A lot of guys offer to pay my visa, to pay my pass. I do have a passport, to pay my plane tickets, and no, I'm not gonna go there first. You come visit me, and after that, if it will work, I will go there in the U.S. to visit you. It's his face, but yeah, I'm single. I talk to a lot of American men. Yes. Mhm. I mean, I cannot help it. American men loves Filipinas. They do, right? So
Okay, I'm like, I'm glad you mentioned that because, and I'm like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted. I mean, hopefully one day they'll come on. That's why I wanted to have them on because I wanted to understand their story as well. See, Andre and Andrea love crossing borders with the 4,000 Colombian pesos. Says my hashtag join fan club membership dues. And thanks for the super chat, Andre. Appreciate that. Oh, we got some more that just came in. See here. Trying to make sure I don't skip anything. See, Blackest Night with the $10 super chat said was in London, Amsterdam, Milan, and Budapest during Christmas. Going to DR in 2 weeks. Haven't dated an American woman in 3 years and not missing ish. They are mad because bro's taking our money elsewhere. You know what? I definitely can agree with you on that one. I think that is a big reason why the women are leaving. You know, because like we were discussing earlier, they try to say, these guys are broke and they're dusty, and then I'm like, no, because
can
I
I say
remember,
something about that, bro? Okay. How can these guys be broke? Here in for Americans to travel here in the Philippines, let me just tell you about the ticket prices, okay? When you fly here. When it because it's different when it is peak season and if it's off peak season. For peak season, it's normally around $2,300 two way. For off peak, it's what 1,300 to $1,800 two way. So broke guys cannot afford those tickets. They can't. I just have to say that.
oh no, I agree. I agree with you 1,000%. I actually didn't know that the tickets there were even that expensive. I thought I knew they were expensive, but I thought they were like a little bit cheaper than that. But I'm like, but like you said, it does depend on what time. Like, because I know like that was one of the reasons why. Because everybody thought it was kind of weird when I told them that I was leaving for Colombia on the 31st. But the reason why I was leaving was because if I would have got a plane ticket in February, like the price shoots up because, and especially in Barranquilla, because it's carnival all month. So this is like I'm like, this is like, like when the prices go up and everything. So That's why I was telling guys like, yeah, my plan was to get here before February so that way I can get the cheaper plane ticket. Because I think if I would have waited till February, it would have went up to almost $1,000, and I was kind of like, whoa, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just fly in on the 31st. I'm like, just so that way that price could be a little bit cheaper on my pockets.
Oh, also, Rome, I hate to cut you out, but I might forget this because I was watching a live on TikTok as well yesterday. It was a black guy who was hosting it, and that guy is in Thailand right now. His fiance is from Thailand, and he was talking about how cheap it is there in Thailand. Philippines is cheaper than Thailand, and those American, African American women in the comments were like, "Oh, because you're cheap." I was like, no one wants to spend a lot of money, right? We all want to save money. That's that's very logical. Well, at least this guy or these guys, this passport bros are spending money on something that they will enjoy forever. They will travel. They will meet people. Hopefully they will find their wives, right? But that is more logical than spending money on nails, on fake lashes, on weaves. Like, let's just keep it practical. Here in the Philippines, it does matter. Well, again, everything's cheap. You can have your nails done with a free foot spa for only $2. Your money. It's cheap, but since I am a very low maintenance girl, I do my own nails. I don't even wear fake nails. I'm not comfortable wearing those. I don't wear fake lashes. I mean, again, this is real, okay? Not a wig. So I don't need that. Sometimes I even cut my own hair, and that is a very good decision because right now when I cut my own hair, I'll just throw them in the trash because I don't want to donate my hair to those girls anymore. No, never. Not going to happen anymore. So it is all about savings. And 1 peso, no, $1 in Philippine peso right now is at 53 pesos. When I said that everything is cheap here, a haircut will only cost you $1. $1. If you love to drink, a big ass bottle of rum will only cost you $1.75. Your money. That's how cheap it is. One of the tourist destinations here in the Philippines, Boracay. Look it up. You only need to have $100 for a 3-day, 2-night stay in an island. You will have a personal tour guide. That includes already the plane tickets and the hotel accommodation for only $100. 3-day, 2-night stay. And Boracay is one of the famous tourist destinations here. A lot of foreigners go to the travel to Boracay.
Okay, so what is it about Baracas that's so special as a tourist area? I wouldn't be surprised if I probably seen pictures of it or something. Can you explain that to the people?
Okay, so here in the Philippines, we have 7,107 islands to visit.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes. Yeah. 7,107 islands. So Boracay is one of those islands, and why is it popular for? Why is it a popular tourist destination? Because it is not that expensive compared to Palawan. Palawan, that is a dream destination, but it's like triple the price of Boracay. So again, we have 7,107 islands to choose from. You can find the perfect shape of volcano here in the Philippines, and that was included in the 8 wonders of the world before. That is called the Mayon volcano. We have the man-made rice terraces here in the Philippines as well. You can find the smallest monkey here in the Philippines. That is a tarsier. We have what you call the chocolate hills, like hundreds of small mountains that looks like chocolate kisses. We have falls here. We have the highest falls here in the Philippines have the highest falls in the entire world. That is the Maria Cristina Falls, and that fall supplies the power on that area. There are so many things to see here. And on top of that, everything is cheap. If you are a solo traveler, your budget for your meal for one entire day will be what? $5? We always have our Jollibee. Jollibee is a number one fast food chain here in the Philippines. It's not McDonald's. And the burger here at Jollibee will only cost you what? Now I need to do my calculations. I hate math. It only cost you what? A dollar? $1.25? I know you're surprised, but yeah, everything is cheap here.
I mean, I knew that, but I had no idea it was that cheap. I mean, because even me being in Colombia now, I mean, the prices that I'm seeing for like the food that I've been eating, along with the portions. Like I was telling the guy, I had got chicken wings and potatoes the other day, and after doing the math, it only came up to like not even $4 or about $4 US dollars, and the
And the
portions were so
portions were so
big.
big.
That's already expensive. Here, a six-piece buffalo wings is only what, $1.75, $2 max. I'm sorry. I know you feel bad about that. But again, everything is cheap here in the Philippines. Everything. And the best part of coming here to the Philippines is that people will welcome you with open arms. Let's be let's be realistic about it. Foreigners traveling to the Philippines helps our economy a lot. Tourism helps our economy a lot. And we are using those 7,107 islands to attract those foreign people to come visit us. So when you come here, you will see, like you can, there's one thing you should know about the Philippines. You go here, anywhere here in the Philippines, you say hi to someone, they will say hi back. Everyone will smile at you. And the good thing is that since we are the best English speakers in the entire Asia, not everyone will be having my accent, but everyone will understand you. Everyone will try to speak in English. And I'm not sure if you know this Filipino American comedian, Jokoy. You should start watching his videos. This is what he said. When you get lost in the Philippines, you can just tap anyone and he will give you the directions. But when you get lost in South Korea and you ask for the directions, guess what? You're going to be in North Korea. Because there, they don't really speak English. They don't. That's why Koreans and Chinese people, they pay Filipinos to teach them English language. We do that. We call that ESL here. We do that online. We get Korean students, we get Chinese students, Japanese students. Why? Because again, Filipinos are the best English speakers in the entire Asia. And also with that, because when they said that we can barely speak English, we start learning the English grammar at kindergarten. Up until we go to college, it is included in our curriculum. It does not matter if I'm taking up what, engineering, or I'm taking up doctorate. English grammar is still included in our curriculum. So yeah, we are good in English.
We got some super chats here. Say Amos Brown with the thumbs up, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, sir. Amos Brown is actually the brother of one of my moderators. Shout out to AB. Oh man, here we go. Oh yeah, man. I ain't seen Ronnie in a while. How you been, brother? Says married a Filipina for 17 years. Yeah, I remember. I remember that he was actually one of my foreign testimonials. He had divorced after he brought her back to the states. It's the absolute reason I made her sign a prenup. Yeah, I remember having that foreign testimonial, and I remember him specifically. If I remember right, it was a part of the story where his mother was kind of like really getting on his ex-wife because once she came here, she kind of changed, and I guess she kind of adopted this Western mentality that the men that are getting passports are trying to run away from, and like the mother was like really hard on his ex-wife, saying like you messed up, and and now Ronnie is working on you know plant his seeds in Brazil from what I last remember. So I'm like, shout out to Ronnie, man. Appreciate that, brother. Let's see. Appreciate the super chat, Amos Brown. We see Original Man 50 with the $5 super chat says hello, much respect to you and Miss Joanne. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I did not know that. $5 super chat from that. He said, Rome, tell her that America has the highest concentration of Filipino nurses. Thank you, Filipinas, for taking care of us in healthcare. Okay, I did not
Okay,
know that.
so yeah, we export Filipino nurses there in the U.S. There are a lot of Filipino nurses there in the U.S. Yes, in the home care service. Yes, we do.
Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Miwa says the books are in English, math, science books, etc. are in English. Right. Okay. So Barry Hamilton, 449 super sticker. I believe those are pounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah. You see, $5 super chat from Q Dog, KWE Dog 2373 said, Joanne, you are the best. Appreciate the love and info. I'm definitely looking at the Philippines now. Let's see, DJ Jarvis, 499 super chat says, have you ever woke up next to a chick wearing fake lashes, all crusty, falling off? Unfortunately, DJ Jarvis, yes, I have. Yeah, and Joanne letting y'all know she's 100% all real. Oh man. Thank you for the super chat, you guys. Um, Filipino who changed after being here in the U.S. is one who trying to fit in and being brainwashed. Okay. Oh, more super chats. Wow.
Oh
What
yeah.
else? What
Okay.
else?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I just remember when I was doing my live, there was this Vietnamese American girl who went up the panel, and on set, she was saying this, girl, you're just adding fire to the blah blah blah. Stop doing what you're doing. It's like, excuse me. So my question for her was, did you even experience living in a third world country? She didn't. She did not answer that because she knows where I am going. When she did not answer me, I was like, so you don't have the right to tell me what to do and what not to do. You are American. You were born and raised there in the US. So you do not experience what we are experiencing here. But at first, I let her speak her mind. And those African American women in the comments, oh, yeah, tell her that. Tell the host that, blah, blah, she does not know anything. So I let her speak her mind. And that's the thing you don't know about me. I mean, I was part of the debate team in college and in high school. So if you want debates, I'm all for it. But I'd listen to her first. So after she was cheered on by the girls in the comments, my first question was, where are you now? Where are you living? And she's like, oh, I'm here in the US. Okay. Did you grow up in a third world country? And she did not answer all of my questions anymore. I mean, you don't have the right to tell me what to do since you are living a good life there in the US. And she was like, but I have relatives there. Again, you personally did not experience living in a third world country. So no, all you need to do is just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And then she left the panel. I was like, don't do that to me. Don't start BS with me because again, I'm that person. I am a very nice person. Trust me. Filipinos are sweet, timid, not until you flip our switch. And guess what? They already flipped my switch. So on that third account, I know that's going to get banned again. Do I care? No. I just created that account, that third account, less than 24 hours ago before I went here. I checked it. I almost have almost 600 followers. It's that easy. It is that easy. So they can, always report my page. They can try to silence me. They're not going to win. I mean, this is what I live up with. People will hate you when you are doing something right. right? And I know that I'm doing something right. I'm doing something in behalf of all my Filipinas. I'm doing something for the passport bros. Because again, why will I get mad on the passport bros if I did not hear a single insult from them? They just want to travel other worlds, other countries to find a submissive woman. And yeah, Filipinas are submissive and traditional. But here's the thing, there's a fine line between being submissive and controlling. Yes, we are submissive, but Filipinas, we hate being controlled. I personally, you can never control me. But I'm gonna be submissive. I know how to play. I know how to play my role as a housewife. Like I will never complain. Just imagine again. I was working graveyard shifts for what 13 years, and I was with my ex-husband that time. I never complained. Weekends, I do the laundry, everything. I iron the clothes, and I never complained because again, that's how we were raised. That is part of our culture.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up earlier because I was actually brought up the same way. My mother was the breadwinner, but she still came home and cooked for me and my father every day. On the weekends, the cleaning was done, and it just goes to show you that it seems that the more and more generations that came on, it just seems like those kind of things weren't really instilled in the women. So those things are kind of frowned upon and looked at as being a slave. But when you go to these other countries, it's and I'm not sure if they're still in the chat, but Bill, she said, that's just the way that they show love to their family and show that they care. So it's once it goes back to what I was saying last night. It's not necessarily the women per se that the men are chasing. It's the culture. It's the way that you women are brought up, and I think what men in the chat understand is that if we want to have that for ourselves and for our future children, we need to find women that have that same mindset so that way they can help instill that mindset into the future. So that way, the kid, your daughters of the future won't have such a hard time finding a husband because what that's what most men want. So, and raising men to, you know, be that protector and that provider and be there for their women. So that's another thing that I think plays a big part. Let me get caught up on the super chats here. Uh Original Man 50 with the $2 super chat says I haven't met one rude Filipina here in the States. I'm like, I haven't met too many in the States, but the ones that I have met, sweethearts, all nice. Oh yeah, he was talking about early. He said no, her mother got on her after the Austin incident. I just returned from 3 weeks from the Philippines. That's where I will retire. Mad love to you, bro. Okay, so I guess he decided to change his mind and went from the Brazil to the Philippines. I ain't mad at you. The Philippines is yeah. See, I saw the flag in the back. She representing for real. Okay, that hit the $2 super chat. It says question for Joanna. It says best way to learn Tagalog. I hope I pronounced that right.
Okay, in our language, we don't use long vowel sounds. So that is Tagalog. Tagalog. Again, we don't use long vowel sounds. Yeah, Tagalog. And here in the Philippines, okay, Tagalog is our first official language. Our second official language is English. English. And aside from that, we have we speak more than 160 dialects. I speak 8. Yes, see? We are a multilingual country. And some of us, oh yeah, poquito español, señorito. I speak a bit of Spanish. Why? I am Filipino, Spanish, and Chinese, but I don't speak Chinese. It's a very hard language to learn. But some of our words are Spanish words. So the best to answer that question, but you were surprised that we have more than 160 dialects. Yes, we speak more than 160 dialects. We do. Yes. And other dialects I cannot even understand. That's how crazy it is. But to answer that question, just watch some, Filipino movies with the translations, English translations, because that's the only thing that, you can learn the language. Or, I mean, if you come visit, it's all about adaptability. It's all about that. Because why? I'm just trying to hide it right now. I know a lot of black lingos. Why? Because I speak to black people every single day. So I adopted the lingos, like y'all, the fuck you mean, everything. I already know that. So it's all about adaptability. But Tagalog is not really a hard language to learn compared to Chinese, compared to other languages. But I'm telling you, if you stay here in the Philippines for 2 months, you will learn the language. And we curse a lot. We do. But me personally, I don't know. I don't curse when, my kids are here. I don't do that. I don't. Because again, we mothers, we love to set a good example for my kids. My daughter is only 13 years old, but she already knows how to cook. She knows how to laundry her own clothes. We are independent women here. The real definition of independent women are Filipinas. We don't, I mean, I can always hire for a maid, but I work from home. I don't need that. And my kids are helping me out because this is what I told them. We are not rich. You need to learn how to be independent because when I live, when I'm gone, that's the only legacy that I can you know, leave them. So again, being a mom is really important for us Filipinos. And let me tell you this: here in the Philippines, it does not matter if you already have your own family. Your mom or your dad would love you to stay with them in one house, even if you have a family of your own. And that's what I love about the Philippines. But of course, sometimes we want our privacy, right? So when I was still with my ex-husband, we have our own house. Yeah, I'm not renting. This is my house. No, I don't have any problems getting evicted. Shut up.
No, no, you're fine. You're fine. Let me see. I think I got some more super chats. So Ronnie with the $2 super chat says no longer feeling Brazil any longer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. That explains that then. But he said he was in 3 weeks in the Philippines. I don't like I plan on coming to the Philippines in March. I think it's gonna be like between the middle or the end of March.
That is peak season, brother. That is
Ooh,
peak season. March is peak season because that's summer here in the Philippines.
okay. Okay. It's good to know. Am I called? Let me see. Am I caught up? Trying to make sure I'm caught up on there, everybody. Oh, okay. I thought I had another one. Intech one with the $5 super chat says Filipinas are wifey. Meet one. She said, oh, met one. She said she would cook every day for and even feed. I was in shock. Also finding pure girl there. Also finding a pure girl there is common. Okay, I see what he was trying to say. Okay, Jay Jarvis with the $1.99 super chat. Say, can you tell us the name of your new TikTok channel?
Oh, they will hate me for this. Okay, the new name of my TikTok channel is Hyena Slayer. One word. Hyena Slayer. What? I do come up with, good names. My other page was named Don't Wear My Hair. This one is Hyena Slayer. I mean, let's get them triggered. Look, I ain't scared. Again, I am that person. I'm not scared of no one. I only scared of one thing, God. That's it. What? Yeah, it is Hyena Slayer. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's one hell of a name. Wow. Whew, running with the fathers. Say ex-Filipino wife still get along, but American women turned her, and now after she realized her mistake, if you can take residence in their country, that's actually gonna lead me to my next question. But let me get caught up on these super chats real quick, cause I want to debunk that myth as well. Okay, shout out to AB, brother. I'm like your brother super chatted me earlier too, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm trying to find this other super chat. Where is it at? Okay. Jamal Fowler with the $20 super chat says, "What it do, y'all? What up, Rome and Joanne?" Yeah, he's been writing me. He's waiting to get his passport. Then I got thank you for the super chats, you guys. And I got younger guys like him, like one of the few guys that has my personal number. You know, guys that I try to check on and look out for, because these younger guys are starting to see what's going on, and they're getting their passports and they're ready to do the same. Um, that leads, but yeah, for my next question, I want to dispel this myth as well, because you have a lot of hyenas, as you would call it. they think that all of they think all of you women want a green card. They think all of you women want to come to America. So like, what are your thoughts on that, and how do you feel about that?
I mean, what's there in America? It's just a country as well. I don't want to be rude, okay? But then again, I love my country, and um, I will not shut the fact that some women want to do that. Why? Because the poverty rate here in the Philippines is high. It is. So again, what is the issue with that? I don't see any issue with that. I mean, it's simple. Mind your own business. If you, like, for example, Rome, if you find a Filipina and you want to fly her there in the U.S., it is your money that you're going to be spending on that Filipina. It is not their money, right? And I know the logic why they're doing that, because they want you men to spend their money on them, not to other women in other countries. Well, guess what? Women from other countries are winning already. Because why? We are more traditional, we are more submissive. And if it is just the case, because I had to speak, I really hate to speak about just myself. I've I've had a lot of offers already with men that I talk to, with the green card thing, with the visa. I have relatives in the US. I can get a green card in a snap. I don't need to use a man, an American man, to do that. But then again, it is really true. Some Filipinas, they are only after the green card. And me, I only speak facts. But then again, that is not their business anymore. It's not their business. I mean, Rome, if you meet a wifey material here in the Philippines, you will give her everything, right? You want her to be with you. So why not pay? Visa is not that expensive. It is only $160 for a visa. Here, we can choose three visas that we can get, okay? We can get a working visa, we can get a tourist visa, and we can get a fiance visa. And that's only for $160. And getting a green card is not that easy. You need to stay in the US for an amount of time before you can apply for a green card. Look at Jazzy. She's not even a US citizen yet. She's not. It is not that easy to get a green card. It is not that easy to get a citizenship in the US. But here, actually, for you men, if you are if you are planning to travel here in the Philippines and you meet that wifey material girl, you don't have to drop your citizenship. You can apply for a dual citizenship. You can be a Filipino and an American as well. You can also apply for getting naturalized first, because I read something in the comments earlier about basketball. That is the number one sport here in the Philippines. I grew up watching basketball. I grew up watching Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, name it. I love basketball. Every season here in the Philippines with those basketball games, we call it import. We get an American black guy to play with one of the teams here. And guess what? The most famous basketball team here in the Philippines, they got an import, a black guy, I think 4 or 5 years ago. His name is Justin Brownlee. Guess what? Just because he loves the Philippines, because he saw how the Filipinos supported him compared to the support that he got there in the US, guess what? He is now a Filipino citizen as well. He is. Yeah, and he is actually my crush. I love black men. What can I say? I have my preferences. I mean, mm, mm, mm.
I'm like, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. D Howard with the Fowler super chat says, "Great collab." Rome asked the woman, "Is there any way us guys in the U.S. can get a pen pal until our passports come to visit them to get to know them?"
I can't believe you said pen pal. That's so old school, bro.
I know, right?
He's
I
a,
haven't, I haven't said that in a while.
well, okay, there are a lot of dating apps. A lot of dating apps, but let me just warn you, there are a lot of scammers there, not only Filipinas. All right? Don't send money, not unless you already saw the face, but as much as possible, don't send money. Do not. If you are really into that girl, try come to visit her in the Philippines or wherever she is. But there are a lot of dating apps. You just need to be careful. What else? There are streaming apps as well, like TikTok. And actually, you can just search. No, I used an Android phone. iPhones, it's not a big thing here in the Philippines, so you can just search on Apple Store, click there, dating apps or streaming apps. You're gonna find a lot of Filipinas there. But it is only like a small percent of Filipinas who will just play you. And I want y'all to stay away from those Filipinas. Y'all are grown. You know when that person is scamming you. And also if you want like really legit Filipinas that will take care of you, DM me anytime. I have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends. And I told you about this room. When you come here in the Philippines, every one of you, just don't come here like at the same time. I will be your personal tour guide for free. I told you about that room. Just buy me coffee. I told you about that because coffee is life. Yeah.
I thank you for that. I definitely thank you for that. Let's see here. Original Man 50 with the $2 super chat says the ratchets can't use boxes leverage anymore. Facts. I think that's a big reason why they're getting upset. It just goes to show you. I'm like they think that's all men want until the passport bro movement is getting big, and now all of a sudden they're panicking. Uh, the Gramercy Rift $10 super chat says, "Kamusta, Joanne? The biggest thing for me is uh, uh, res- uh, reciprocity. If I'm saying that right, uh, is dying in the U.S. I have a friend that lived in the Philippines for a year. He said the people are the kindest he's ever met. Next trip is the Philippines." Ronnie with the $5 super chat says, "Odd how American women talk bad about foreign women being poor when black women are number one in evictions and poverty in the U.S. Don't believe the shaming by American women." You got a valid point there, Ronnie. And that eviction rate is going up too, from what I'm hearing. It's not getting much better in the U.S. as far as black women go. That is. I do find that um a pretty big contradiction. They're the most evicted, but they're attacking y'all like y'all like they're so much better than y'all. I'm like trying to act like they still don't need us, but y'all are getting evicted at a higher rate than the black men. Okay. Oh, Gail at Night in the building. Thank you, Gail at Night. Please support your boy with the cash apps. I appreciate it. Uh, Always appreciate the super chats. Cash apps are preferred. Uh, let's see what else. Am I caught up? I want to make sure. I try to make sure I read off everybody's super chats. I think I'm caught up. I think I had another one that just came in. Yeah, DJ Jarvis with the 4.99 super chat said, "If people learn the behavior of a hyena, you'll see that there's similarities in their behaviors." That is facts. Um, Let me see. I think I'm caught up now. All right, so my question. Let's see. What was my question? I had at the back of my head at the tip of my tongue. Yeah. So I wanted to say so. Yes. That's what I wanted to talk about. Age gap dating, because this is something that is starting to become a bit of a topic because I'm noticing a lot of the guys that watch me are like probably like in their 30s and 40s. Um, is age gap dating like kind of more accepted in the Philippines? Because I know guys want to have kids like myself. I mean, I'll be 38 next month. So like is that one of the things that's a little bit more accepted? Because in the states it seems like it's only accepted if you're a sugar daddy trying to pay for a sugar baby, which I find so very hypocritical because the women in the US they don't shame men for being sugar daddies, but they'll shame a man for wanting to be with a younger woman to start a family with. So I wanted to know, like, what are your thoughts on that? And does it seem to be more accepted in the Philippines?
Age gap here in the Philippines is nothing. It is not a big issue here in the Philippines. Never was and never will be. But also, when those right here, you need to understand that we don't see a lot of black guys in the Philippines. We don't. And when we normally see a white guy, he's on his 60s, 50s with a much younger girl. I mean, if that girl is around what, 25, 30, it's all good. But you need to understand that Filipinas, we mature at a very young age. We do. Um, so again, that is not an issue. You're turning 38. I'm older than you. God damn, I'm turning 39 this year. Yeah, that's my age. I'm older than you. But Filipinos don't age. I just have to say that. Yeah, because look at me. I always laugh. I stay at positive. I do have my problems, my personal issues, but I don't let that, eat me. I am fighting depression for the last 4 years. But, being a single mom, my kids are depending on me, so I don't have any choice but to stay positive and to stay, just to stay happy. And but Filipinos are just like that. But yeah, you don't need to worry about the age gap, age difference here in the Philippines because guess what? My ex-husband left me. I was what, 33 at that time? And he left me for an 18-year-old girl. And you know what his reason was? Because I asked him, why did you cheat on me? And he said, because you're getting old, fat, and ugly. I said, oh, damn. Yeah, that time I weigh 180 pounds. I was big. I got big. Actually, I got big. And it was sad because he chose to cheat on me while I was taking care of my dying mom. So that time I cannot do anything. That's where my depression really started. But after what, 5 years right now, I'm 5'4". I'm for a Filipina, I'm already considered tall. The standard height of a Filipina is what, 4'11", 5 feet flat. I'm 5'4". I weigh 142 pounds. I'm still considered fat here in the Philippines because we don't use thick. It's only thin, sexy, fat, and obese. So I am considered fat. So again, why am I still single here? Because guys here won't even give me a second look. Because for them, I am old, I am fat, I'm ugly, and I'm a single mom. For Filipino men, it is a big deal if you are a single mom. They won't date you anymore a lot of Filipinos won't date you anymore because Filipino men, majority of them, they, well, especially my ex-husband, they hate responsibilities because women, Filipino women, are more independent compared to Filipino men. If you're gonna see, we had already two women presidents. Our ex vice president is a woman. Our current vice president is a woman. We had so many Supreme Court justices who were women. Equality is practiced here in the Philippines. If someone if you have a boss and she's a girl here in the Philippines, it's a natural thing. Guys won't be like, oh, he will not be embarrassed working with the boss and she's a woman. That's not a thing here. So again, especially with the age, it does not matter because here in the Philippines, respect is always number one for us. And comes with the respect is loyalty. Filipinos are the most loyal people. We will fight side by side with you. And that happened with the, I'm not sure if you all know about this, the Korean War. This happened in the 1950s. So the China and North Korean, or they attacked the South Korea. South Korea asked help from the Filipinos. Guess what? Filipino soldiers at that time were only less than 1,000. 1,000. Chinese soldiers are at 40,000. Guess what? Guess who won that battle? Filipinos. Even Douglas MacArthur said, give me 10,000 Filipino soldiers, we will conquer the world. I will conquer the world. That's how we are. We are born fighters. We are. And we will be loyal with you. But once you mess with us, we will forget that you even existed. That's how we are. So again, I'm really grateful that you asked me to be here. But as I told you earlier, this is a new thing for me. I never had any interviews like this, but this is this is a good thing because I can speak on behalf of my Filipinos. And if you want to know, if you want to learn things about the Philippines, like I am more than happy to impart all those things. So thank you, Rome. But this is actually good. At first, I was kind of nervous. I mean, I'm a very outspoken person, but I never did this. I even told Jazzy earlier. Now I'm feeling all the pressure. God.
It was funny because I was thinking, Hola, Kira. Did she kick herself out? Kira. uh, I guess she kicked herself out. Oh, okay, she's back in. I was gonna say, what happened? You okay? You
my
okay?
my fingers are everywhere. I I click the back
Okay,
button.
okay. I was gonna say,
I'm
like, where'd
sorry.
she go?
I'm here. I'm here.
Kira. Silencio. Silencio, Kira. Let me get caught up on these super chats. Beto Hammer with TV, the 449 British pounds says, thanks, Jerome and Joanne, providing a reference point for those who are thinking of visiting the Philippines. The hyenas will never ever match the Filipina. Yeah, I'm starting to buy in on that for sure. Wow. Yo, DJ Jarvis with the 499 super chat says evictions are going to get very bad for black women because landlords and government. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, they're ditching Section 8 in the United States, so it's going to be even harder for black women to keep their places. Uh, yeah, Pop Smoke. Believe it or not, 5'4" for a woman in the Philippines is considered tall. The average height is like 4'11", 5 foot. Let me see. Am I caught up on the super chats? Oh, okay, I got one more. Black Goku Zero says safe to say that BWs picked a fight with the wrong women, and I think they're going to regret it. You know what? I'm like the more Filipinos are popping up on my radar, the more I'm starting to agree with that because I'm like between you, Jazzy, Helga, and the other girl that I reacted to, I was just kind of like, y'all. I'm like,
Yeah,
y'all just
Jam Magno, the last Filipino that you reacted to, Jam Magno. Oh Lord, that girl. Again, she's big in politics, and her connections are just like I just have to say that. And also, um, let me just tell you something more about the Philippines. If you are a foreigner and you wanted to buy a property here in the Philippines, you cannot do so. You can buy a condo, just a condo, okay? But lots, you cannot do that. And I know you'll be surprised again because I live in the capital of the Philippines. I live in the biggest city here in the Philippines. So rents here in my area are more expensive, but you can actually have what, 20,000 to $40,000, and you can buy a property here in the Philippines, a house, a three-bedroom house, two baths, a parking garage. I know. I'm expecting that reaction from you. Yeah. But in provinces, it's what you call the countryside for the US. In provinces, properties are cheaper there. You can buy a property there for only $10,000 to $20,000 your money.
oh, y'all hear that chat? Um, keep your head down, work, and save up your coins. That's what that sound like. That's what that sound like too. Yeah, you know what, Dennis G, I did see the True Girls were live earlier. I had the True Girls on about a month or two ago. Um, I kind of, I kind of got a bit of a crush on Jim. I'm not even gonna hold you. Uh, I just think Jim is just the cutest thing. Um, let me see who else. Let me see. Am I caught up? Trying to make sure I'm caught up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wind this down. Um, I want to thank everybody who sent a super chat or sent a cash app. I appreciate it. Um, so for the people at home, Joanne, can you please tell everybody where they can find you and any last words to the people watching?
Well, first, let me thank you, Rome, again for inviting me over. It was a very good experience. I love to talk to people. You noticed that already because I really talk a lot. But yeah, you can find me on TikTok. Again, my page there is Hyena Slayer. I also started. Shut up. Shut up. What? I cannot think of a better name. God damn. I already used my, the don't wear my hair on my second page. So there's a new one. So also I'm starting to I already started my channel here on YouTube, so please do subscribe to my channel. My Instagram is already there on my profile here. But yeah, I mean, if you see me on TikTok, if I go, well, I cannot go live just yet because I don't have that 1,000 followers yet. But I know we're gonna get there in what, 2 days? Less than 2 days, we'll be there. I'll start going live again, and guess what? I know they're gonna report my my account as well. So I'm going to create a backup page already. Okay, as soon as we end this. But yeah, to those men who wants to visit the Philippines, just be respectable because again, we Filipinos, we will welcome you with open arms. Let's just be let's just be truthful about this. When you come here in the Philippines, again, it will help our economy because of tourism. We want that. The Philippines is in dire straits right now because of our economy, because of COVID. We have not recovered from COVID yet. Okay. So, also, if you come here, don't play around. We have law. We have some laws that is really, you know, and you don't want to get locked up here in the Philippines. I mean, Thailand, they got the worst prisons there, but we have worse prisons here as well. Okay, and it does not matter if you're a foreigner. Okay, so just be careful who you mess with when you come here in the Philippines. But then again, I'm telling you, when you come to visit, I've seen foreigners on TikTok, on YouTube. They did not even come back to their own country. because Filipinos, we will love you. We will treat you as as a family. You ask help from us, we're gonna give it to you. If you ask for our left hand, we are gonna give you our whole body, our soul. That's how we do it. And to those ladies who don't want to talk ish about the Filipinas, it's okay. We won't stop clapping back, especially me, because my parents raised me to be a fighter. I am a Filipino. I am a fighter. So y'all don't really want to mess with Filipinas. No, that was a very wrong decision that you made. But if you want to make amends, it's okay. Just remember, Filipinos, we don't forget. We never forget. We can accept your apology, but we will never forget what you did to us. But then again, there are also let me also say this: there are still good African American women, and I have friends who are good women. All right. I never generalize. I only attack those people who attack my people because most Filipinos are not really outspoken. Because again, we are sweet, we are timid, right? But I am a very outspoken person, and I'm not doing this for fame. I don't need clouts. I mean, I'm just doing what is right. So, yes, please do subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my TikTok, and if you have questions to ask me, feel free. I am not a snob. I'm not snobbish. I'm a very friendly person. I am, and just so you know, sweethearts, I have more guy friends than girlfriends. I do. I get along with dudes more than I get along with girls because that is my personality. So again, Rome, thank you so much for having me over. Um,
Oh, before you
yes,
go,
I
what's your YouTube
yes.
channel?
What is my YouTube channel again? Joe at Joanne_02. That is my YouTube channel. At Joanne_02. Am I right? God damn. See, I'm just new on YouTube. I'm just new.
Said at
Said at
Joanne
Joanne
underscore two.
Underscore 02. Yeah.
Oh, zero
oh,
two.
02.
Oh, shout out to Escape Tricks. He is from, I met him on TikTok as well. He is one of those people who reacted to my picture big video. Damn, I got a lot of hate from that.
One.
Thank you for subscribing.
Like, yeah, shout out the
Shout
Escape
out the
Tricks.
Escape Tricks.
Oh hell yeah, he's a cool dude. Make sure you follow his YouTube channel as well and his TikTok. He is a
Yeah.
nice guy. He is. And please support the Passport Bros. I mean, I support people who knows how to respect people. I will never support someone who just talk ish about something. I'm not that kind of person, and I am not supporting the Passport Bros because I love men. No, it's not that. I mean, if I a lot of Passport Bros are trying to hit on me in the DMs, if I start flirting with them, those hyenas will really go crazy. Go crazy. Y'all lucky I'm not flirting with them. It's not me.
All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let her go. Again, thank you, Joanne, so much for coming on. I'm glad we were finally able to do this, and hopefully, this will make Jazzy more comfortable and her I believe his husband, her significant, I'll say her significant other. Hopefully they'll feel more comfortable coming on because I definitely want to have more couples coming on because I'm tired of these hyenas. I gotta say that now. I'm tired of these hyenas over here talking about these men ain't going over here getting married. They ain't over here having no serious relationships, right? But I got couples in my chat right now. So once again, just proving us wrong. Let's see. All right. Did I spell this? Hold on, let me find that. I want to make sure I spelled this correctly before we go because I think people are having trouble finding the link. Well, Okay. Marie said he already subbed. Is that correct, Joanne? Did you see on the screen? Is that correct? Is that it? Okay. All right, you guys. That's the name of her channel. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. And all right. You know what? I can't. I'm mad, man. I can't even get you a beta sound effect, Dennis G, because I wasn't able to get my Windows Share edit software downloaded on here for some reason because it doesn't. Because apparently I can only have because it doesn't align with the software on here. It's weird. I apologize for that, man. Hopefully in the future I'll have that figured out. I was trying so hard before I left to get that fixed. I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah. I'm like, thank you, Joanne, for coming on. Uh Creole, yeah, I understand. I understand. Let's see. All right, so again, thanks everybody who sent the super chat, everybody who sent a cash app. Appreciate the love, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Yeah, that is probably going to suck. There, yeah, that first half hour, they're not gonna like that, but yeah, yeah. And shout out to Bill and Eric. I'm like they are a big part of the reason why I'm in Colombia having a ball. I actually got to see uh Ventana al Mundo, so that'll be in the next vlog. Had lunch at a really dope spot. It looked like it was kind of like outside of Barranquilla. Um, had a beautiful tour guide. Like very nice lady. Yeah, I'm having fun here, you guys. I really am. I am at peace. Okay. All right, you guys. She put it in the chat again. All right. Oh, Gail, could you please or one of my moderators please drop the Cash App address again, please? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right here. It's right there, Coach Key. Yeah, J, $ J low key 13. Okay. Here's the link to Joanne's channel, you guys. Please subscribe, check her out, support her. I appreciate her so much for coming on. I know we kept rescheduling, but I'm like it's like now that I'm you know oh, you know what, Brooklyn Kid, I actually did get to see a little bit of mountains today. I was kind of blown away because we were coming down a street where it was like we were kind of coming down a hill, and it was just wide open. It was like all you saw was mountains. I'm like, beautiful sight, beautiful sight. But yeah, please make sure y'all subscribe to Joanne's channel. All right, show some love. Again, I appreciate her coming on. All my Filipinas and Filipinos that came to the chat, for if it was your first time here, I appreciate the love. All right, you guys. Um, I think her name on I think her name on Instagram is similar too. Let me yeah, I agree. She must be protected at all costs. Let me see. What is it? You find that. Let me make sure I have it right. It is oh, okay. So on Instagram it's just Joanne, Joan. So she got the black heart in front of it with the Philippine flag behind it. All right, you guys. Let me see. 4.99 super chat from Arta Will says most drags took Aaliyah's debut song literally as they wiped their hand parts back forth. Bro, Arta Will, man. How do you come up with these, bro? Seriously. Seriously. Yeah, yeah, cause let me tell you something, Joanne. Creole is a sweetheart. Like, yeah, I like DJ Creole. I'm like, she's beautiful too. Yeah, Maurice, he be coming up with these like out of the woodwork. I'm like, how do you come up with this stuff, bro? Seriously. Yeah, that's her Instagram, you guys. You know what I mean? I want to, and I do want to apologize to you guys. I know this definitely has been an adjustment period, trying to do everything from out here. Uh, but I appreciate everybody' patience. I appreciate everybody still showing support. All right. And make sure y'all go to my travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. All right, you guys. The link to that should be in the description. If not, it's probably in one of my other lives or other videos. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because it's almost midnight and kind of ready to wind it down. All right. Appreciate all my Filipinas coming in. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, you guys. All right. Deuces.